Hey, what is up, guys? Welcome back to this recorded live stream. We are trading Nasdaq 100s. It's 12:10 Texas time, trading afternoon session. I'm
Order
looking for a
filled.
short setup here. Stops above the wick here. And I'm looking for a rotation back down at this level right here, which where we see the saw the pump. So there's a lot of passive buyers sitting here on the way up. So when it dropped, and after this pop, we saw a lot of buyers coming in and the price started to rotate down. So if it goes back down, I want to see if the buyers are still there here, present here, passive buyers, right? So I'm just going to target this area for a quick short setup. You can see aggression coming in after this drop. And all we want is market to trap these buyers coming in at the top at 700s. So on a 30-minute time frame, we not only closed the gap of yesterday, but we also tap into the yesterday value area low of Friday, basically. So after tapping that low, we saw that there's a lot of passive sellers sitting like a wall. Here you can see aggression coming to the top and no follow through. Price just drifting down. So after it dropped, all we wanted to is a small pullback, trapping the buyers, and just started to rotate towards the downside, right? So this could very well go at the high of the value high of the session, or actually it can go all the way to let me double check, low of yesterday, which would be 600. But on this particular trade, I want to target these levels right here because I saw there's a aggression coming in here at 650s, but the price sort of rejected and then started to move up. So if it does fall down, this is the area it might take a support here. So I just want to exit at this area at 650s. Now, if this three candles right here, this is a 5-minute chart. If I see another wick forming here, I might exit it because I don't want an support down here and then price sort of moving up from here, right? So we want this level to be broken on this candle. ES on the other hand has rejected the value low of yesterday, like on the tick. It's also rotating towards the downside. The VIX is getting a support down here as well, and it's moving up. So obviously when the VIX goes up, the NQ and ES will rotate towards the downside. On this 5-minute candle at the lower end of the wick, I don't see any follow through. There's no participation from buyers and sellers. So there's a lack of activity here, which caused the price to move up, right? And I seeing a similar thing down here. So I don't want this to start pushing up. I want sellers to come in here and take it down. This profile on the left hand side you see is I've drawn it for from 10 o'clock up until now. and it looks pretty balanced. Like, so I don't see any crazy gaps in the profile. So you can see now the aggression coming in. That is a good sign. We want to continue aggression. We don't want a candle to form a support down here at 670s. You can see on the tape, there's a continued aggression from the sellers. Uh, just gonna move the stop to break even. Come on, just gonna close it right there at the 50.
Order filled.
That's a good trade. There you go. I just went to a target. Unfortunately. But anyways, it was a solid trade. So before this trade, I did enter a short and wasn't able to execute that trade properly. It hit my stop, and then I re-entered after I saw this trap buyers at 700s, and I took a short and it just went straight to our target. So, like I said, the idea behind this trade was that in the morning session we had this drive towards the upside, was basically to close the gap that occurred yesterday night. Sunday when the market opened, there was a huge gap down. So market not only covered that gap, but also took a rejection from the value of Friday. And that is a good indication that the price is telling you it doesn't want to go back inside the value of Friday and it just want to reject from that area, right? So if you see this 30-minute time frame on 24,720s, we rejected twice. So on this candle, we went inside the value and just sort of rejected. The following candle did the same thing. We had a slightly deeper retest on this one, but the candle after that is just straight down. You can see it's still moving down. It's probably gonna go at the value high of the session at 620s. But again, it's just we are playing rotation here after the gap fill, and when the price action is this clean, where we see a clear rejection at the value low of Friday with trap buyers on the top, and this is a really good high probability short setup. So 600 is a level I would expect a bounce. If that breaks, then this gap, it's this gap will probably get closed. You'll see some value being built here up, and then we can go up from there. All right, this was a quick little session. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.